Our stop on this 55.75 long is point below the, what did I just say? A point below the D period low, 49. Hold on a sec. Forgot what number that was. It was, yeah, 49. A point below the pointer's little more than a point below the D period low. It's also the lower portion of the volume cluster in the C period that ended at 11 o'clock. There's a volume cluster from 49.25 to 51.25, so we're right below that. Well, it's good we realized, that position wasn't working, and we got back in at about the best possible price. It didn't hardly retrace at all. So let's hold on here and see if we get up to the 60-65 target. The XLF is almost making new highs, but not quite. It's definitely lagging even though the market's going up. It's the first time I've seen that happen. One thing for sure, we definitely have dominant buying on the NYSE. We're taking the 59.75s out, 59.75. The XLF's just not making higher highs. We're building some volume up here in the 59s. We'll look to get back in at a lower price. So we got up to the 60-50. That's right to that area, the IJKML period of 325 and 321. So I would expect a pause here at the least. I think we can get over this area if we consolidate here for a while. So, and it's a lunchtime too. So we'll let the lunchtime do its thing, and we'll take a look at the market then in a little bit. Boy, there just aren't many retracements. There's a lot of volume building here. I think we're going to take the somewhere down here, 58s. I think you'd have to risk down to the D period low. We're going to hold on here for a bit. We're going to take the 58.25 long, 58.25. I think you have to risk. Underneath the E period low on this trade. That's a little more risk than I anticipated. But considering that we've been in an uptrend, I think that's what you have to do. I mean, you could say if it got out of 58, yeah, you could, get re-entered, but you'd have to really be quick, and I'm not sitting at the desk the entire day. So we're gonna risk down to 51, and our target is above us somewhere in the gap range, 65, 64, possibly all the way up to the high volume price line. If I can find my cursor. Which is 67. Anywhere between 64 and 67 we'll be looking to get out of this trade. We're going to change our stop. We're going to move our stop to 56. No reason to risk down at 51 in my opinion. This market doesn't seem to be selling off majorly on any time slot, any 30-minute time slot. 56 is our stop. Let's change that stop to 55.50. 55.50. Each period just opened. We're going to see it's 55.50 stop. I don't know. I having thoughts about this stop here. I definitely don't want to miss out on the afternoon trend. But on the other hand, I don't want to risk a retracement back to the lower end of value down to the low 40s, the high 40s, 48 area, 47. C period low would be a pretty good retracement. Maybe below the 52s might be a better stop. We'll keep the stop at 55.50 and see what the NYSE tick chart does, see if it starts to build any lower volume down here, any higher volume. volume's been decreasing on the decline to the second standard deviation. I would feel more comfortable with the stop at 51. I think that's a more reasonable stop. You have a second standard deviation touch above the mean with this upthrust to the 59 area. We'll leave the stop where it is, 55.50. Well, we're attempting to break out over the 60 area. The FGH period on a 1-point scale has all similar highs within a tick or two. We need to get over this 60 area. We can break 62, 61 and change, and attract some volume. Then we'll be on our way up toward the 65 to 70 area. And the XLF is breaking out to new highs, which is good. It's been diverging from the S&P for the last hour or so. I think we're on our way here. There was some two-sided trade in the F period that ended 12:30 up in the 59 to 60 area. 14,000 traded, 14,000 traded, 22,000, 10,000 between 59 and 60. So breaking over this area is good. We just have to see what we do up near the gap in the 70 area. 67 is the high volume line, so as we approach 67 we'll be looking for an exit. When we're getting up near our target, 66 is right in this area that we were looking to potentially get profit. 67 was our actual target. We're close. Keep an eye on the volume here. We're building some good volume now that we're after the lunch hour. So I'm going to have to stay in this trade a little longer. We're building higher volume as we move up. We're building stronger NYSE tick as we move up. And the XLF, I believe, is making higher highs as we move up. And that means we're going to stay in the trade for a little longer. We'll see how long. Well, we're tempted to take the 66s here. We're looking to get into the 67s, but not many traded there. And there's a block of trade from 67.25 to about 68.50. It's probably resistance up here for a bit. If we get a better position, I'd only be at 64, because I think this market could go higher into the last hour. Could have a little short covering, could have day traders selling out of their long positions. Have a good day. So far, a couple losses, but more winners. We'll wait for just a little longer. We have a lot of NYSE volume building above the 200 to 800 level, 2,000 level. See if we can break over here. If we can, we're going to take the 66s or 65s or 7s or whatever. The L period opens up in 8 minutes. It looks like we want to break over this area. The New York tick chart and the XLF certainly support that theory. Everything looks like it's getting repriced. Bond market's down and currency's up. Tempting to take this price. Run out of video time too. Every time I take a price, the market runs too. But we've made good profit today. If You know, there's a lot of volume today, but I'm not sure I saw any long-term buying. I think most of today's rally is short covering. We'll have to see how high it can get. It closed the gap, and we didn't see any selling coming in at the gap. That's a concern. We're going to take the 67.75s out. 67.75.